Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of July 28th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Libra, we are here in Leo season, fully out of that Mercury retrograde now, even though we're still in its post-shadow. And this week we have a full moon in fellow air sign Aquarius on the 29th, so tomorrow. We have this opportunity to really look at where we can think outside of the box a little bit more. Aquarius is both the humanitarian of the zodiac, but also the rebel. In order for things to happen, sometimes you have to think differently than the collective is doing, and that is what you are encouraged to do during this full moon. And the other big energy we have going on this week is on the 3rd, August 3rd. We have Chiron going retrograde. It is not even a planet, but it's this outer astrological element that lasts till January. And so think of it as very back burner energy to this full moon energy and Leo season. But you have Chiron, the wounded healer, who can teach and heal everybody but himself. Wherever Chiron sits in your chart is an aspect of yourself where you might be healing wounds your whole lifetime. That's the big thing that you're always working on. But also it can be something that you're really able to teach other people about, yeah? So let's see what we got going on for you, Libra. And this week I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck to just tap into how we can more naturally move into this out-of-the-box space that we're going to be in, yeah? Let's see, Libra. We've got the elephant. It's a fire element. Double fire in this card right off the bat for us. So we are adapting in this Leo season. Leo and Libras are kind of like really good together too. So just in general, the elephant is, you can think of it as like that elephant in the room, Libra. That elephant could be that wounded part of you that needs to speak, but it also could just be that fire within you. What really sparks you, Libra? Keep that fire going. Feed that fire every day. That's your spirit. That is your passions. That is whatever creative drive you have, Libra. Choose to prioritize that. Let's see. That's the wrong deck. Okay, let's see. And what is blocking that is this water element, otter. And so otter as the obstacle to this elephant is saying that, Libra, don't get, is fucking everybody has had the same advice, is don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by just, whatever is eating up your time instead of doing what your passions are. So say, like, I love painting. But the idea of having to set up and tear down like my setup in a space that isn't necessarily my space, it doesn't have the right lighting and all that stuff, it is a lot more work. While I would like to tap into my creativity, I'm having to put it into other spaces. And so, Libra, this is asking you to really prioritize putting not just yourself first, but that creative drive in you first, yeah? And so, otter as a distraction, it could be other people. So, Libra, if you have people in your circle, or say, I've said this to somebody else, it was like after work, if what you really want to do is like go on a run or go to the gym or something, but you got a bunch of coworkers that you don't give a fuck about anyways wanting to go to happy hour, you've got to choose. And Libra, happy hour could be what feeds your soul. I'm not there to speak for you, but I'm just saying that, Libra, you have to decide what is your best route. And so is happy hour gonna deter from the things you want to do in your personal time? Are things just like your phone device eating up the time that you could be diving into a book that you've been wanting to read that's been on the shelf for like a few months now? I'm not speaking for myself there. Anyways, Libra, that is what the wild unknown animal spirit has for you. But I'm gonna pull one more card from the Starseed Oracle, as this is just, I was like looking for the most Aquarian card that I had, the most Aquarian deck that I had, and so this was it. Let's see, what do we've got going on for Libra? Okay. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. So Libra, it's a wild card. This week, I mean, for you in general, is kind of a wild card. Otters are pretty wily. Elephants are like the most intelligent and largest mammal on the planet, and they can be wild cards depending on if they like you or not. So Libra, the portals are there. You have to choose to go through the portals. There's a lot of times where people will look at an opportunity or a portal and be like, absolutely not, I'm not ready for it. And so Libra, this is your time to be like, yeah, you can decide you're not ready to go through the door, through the portal, or you can be like, hey, where can this take me, and be led by that excitement and curiosity. Libra, that is what we have to keep us going, is that excitedness and curiosity. Learn something new every day is something that I need to remind people, is that the second you decide you know everything, and now that I work with the elderly, I'm watching it, it's like you decide that you're done, and yeah, that's it. You just got to keep choosing to be re-inspired by the world. Yeah, that is what I have for you, Libra. I hope that helps. I do hope that you do continue to pursue your passions regardless of what's going on in your day-to-day, even if it's for like a minute a day, whatever it is, Libra. And I'll see you next week. Bye.